Even in that hand, I didn't think it was slow rolling, just because it's not something I think about that much.
I had instructions when I came in.
Deeb hits that flop.
You get a chance to slow roll Sean Deeb, do it.
Oh, okay.
So it's so hard though, because I don't slow roll people either.
Yeah.
450.
It's more just habit. Like when you turn over your cards, it's not what you're thinking.
I'm the anti-slow roller. Like you see how fast I put my chips in when I call sometimes. That all spawned from not wanting to slow roll. So.
Yeah, if I get the chance, we'll see here.
But I will tell you this: you see my chips go that fast.
I saw them when you had King 10. I remember. I was like, oh no, that's the all in. Like I got it.
That's the all.
That's not the like
when I play.
That's not the. Oh, I have a set also.
Yeah, or like I have a straight draw and I got a price there.
Two players. They don't turn.
I've got a guy that's coming already, but you know what? You tell him about stand line. Anybody else comes, he's on deck.
And Brady hits that 8.
Why don't you put him in until the other guy shows up?
He's like 6 minutes away now. He's only 10 minutes away now. 7 minutes.
I'll bet you he takes more than that.
Check.
I don't know, just a side bet between you and I. I have no information.
And now Jack of clubs.
No, it's better to wait. If a guy says he's an hour away.
I've got it. Hi, what's your name? Sorry? Somebody called I got this story. You're on deck. Anybody else
I think Deeb put out a bet here. Waiting to get confirmation on that. And he did bet out 1,200. Not the easiest call for Ite here with just a pair of 8s.
You want to see this one?
Nice instincts by Sean Deeb.
Is it the best hand?
No.
Just the more you watch the guy, the more impressed you are with how he plays. Just incredible.
Battles up.
Blinds are $25.50 in our cash game here, buying $5,000 minimum, $20,000 max. We're on a 30-minute delay coming at you from the Sugar House Casino in Philadelphia. I'm Mark Hoke. Thank you for being with us today.
No, 554. Turn
275.
If you want to say hi to us, just
8. The turn.
hit the Twitter up at Poker Night TV. You can hit my Twitter up at Mark Hoke Show. Follow both.
I did have an 8.
You know it's bluff when he asks you. You want to see it.
I know. That's why. I know he wants to show it so bad.
If she said no, you wouldn't have shown it?
I still probably would have shown it.
So what's the point of the
Speaking of saying hi, by the way, good friend of mine up
Like a
there,
needle or slow roll.
High Roller
Get
Radio.
more fun out of it.
How much are you winning?
Don't be like me and fold
Saying
this
at Mark Hoke Show, great show.
I don't know. My hand's pretty bad.
Go Chad Holloway, one for Poker Media. Love Donkey Bomber's jacket.
Good run out for you, buddy.
Derek knows how to cover things in social media very quickly.
Blank cards?
I know.
Thanks for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Now we're going to have a little fun. Holloway with the nut flush draw and the nut straight draw.
Could be marginal.
Schneider
Black card.
ahead
Yeah.
with the jacks.
I mean, can't be that bad, right?
Deeb with the 8-9. And Holloway will bet 400.
So Spectre wish he called blind instead of actually looking.
Yeah. Well, I might re-raise.
Schneider
You should
blinds
just look, and if you don't
jacks.
have like a face card, then just call.
And Holloway's
Yeah,
just
face
going to
card,
check
you
it
look
down
at
and
the
let it go.
Maybe you want to
Well, he's
re-raise.
gotta be glad he did, too.
You know, he's just like, you might want to re-raise.
Yeah, there's some hands you see a bad one.
But then it's deceptive if you call with 2 aces and the flop comes. You like nobody knows you have.
I'm the person who always gets owned by that. When the guy like overcalls a spot, you should never call a big pair.
Yeah.
Every time I get punished, it's that.
When you're the one that's calling?
No. When I just
Never put someone
yeah,
on it?
of course. Like, I always end up having like the hand to lose maxed onto them where and being
I like
perfect.
Dan Shack's hand today. It's pretty. When he had 2 aces.
Why the guy just had some random like Jack X that he would make tougher.
By the way,
No,
we
no,
mentioned
when Dan
the
Shack called with 2
World,
aces. and
World
the guy
Poker
Shack
Tour
called, Shack called.
I'm
Championship
talking about like over like a
going
singles,
on
like, that
right
one I
now. They are
understand.
down to 8
But,
players. Of
like,
course, they're going to be a
2K,
half-hour
2080,
delay.
It's like open call, and the guy
Yeah.
just called.
So that might change a
Oh, yeah.
little
Well,
bit.
that's like.
Yeah.
Who the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like every
Kevin
time that happens
Steeman,
to me, like
the defending champion, finished
Yeah. Well,
ninth.
it's hard to put someone on
Yeah.
2K. I mean, if they're like.
8 players
they find
left. There are
themselves
3
in that
players
spot
that
where
are on the
Kings, they
Champions
deserve to win
Cup.
some money.
Yeah.
You know, it's like kind of a.
when they like set over set, it was like,
Alexander
yeah,
Lakoff leading the way. Ray Katomi out there. Brock Parker, Asher Conniff, Brian Yoon, and then Carlos Mortensen. Still in there, as is Tony Dunson, Jake Schindler. We got a wow hand right here. Chad Holloway may be getting some of his money back.
400.
Chad betting 400, and he's not moving a muscle. Bowker with the trip aces. This could be payoff time for Chad Holloway. Chad bets 1,600. The question here is if Bowker's going to take this up. No flush or straight draw on the board.
Can I ask you for a coffee, cream, and sugar, please?
Wow. Bowker lays that down. Oh, my.
At least. At least.
That's what I do.
They want you to hold the seat. I go the opposite. I always go the opposite.
You'll say you're 10 minutes away, but you're 5 minutes away?
Battles up again.
That way,
They're
if it-
always happy when I arrive. Always.
even when you're trouble late, Phil, we're still happy.
Tell me the same.
Smart. I mean,
I mean, that's what all great businessmen do. They always say they're going to be 10 minutes when they're 8 minutes. It's always just. I learned that from my friend.
that's actually that's really smart.
Setting expectations.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't for sure.
Can't miss it. If you say you're going to be 10 minutes and you're 12, 14, 15, people are like pissed.
400.
Phil Hellmuth, Mr. Anticipation. Not sure if Phil's the guy you want giving advice on what time to show up for something.
That works.
And Alec and Tom both hit the flop.
$600.
I might level myself a little bit there.
Six on the turn action. Zontrelli will check it, and they'll check it off. And another 6.
No, you did. I thought you had like 10 or something.
Same plan, so almost the same at that point. This guy's got
15.
even a block of his straights.
And Alec bets 1,500.
Probably, like I said, I probably let it. Just seems bad. Left the river. Seems bad. Let's check it out.
Tom's made
Well, at least
very
you won't
few
get slow rolled
missteps
if he hasn't.
over the past
Maybe he's
few
learning
days.
from me. It's possible.
See if we can avoid one here.
You finally found a hand to play, Sean? The
Huh?
deuce 7? You finally found a hand to play after all this time? The deuce 7 off?
2-7 suited.
Oh, it was? I can't see it.
So why do you berate me if you don't even know?
Oh. I'm sorry, excuse me. Deuce 7 suited? You.
And the 7-4 suited.
And Tom's out of
Or
there.
suited.
Like I said, I don't have like high hand requirements.
I understand.
I just do not get anywhere near reasonable.
Yeah.
Nolan, I know this is being live streamed on Twitch right now. Is it archived afterwards?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It's also archived on Poker Night.
Good news, it'll be up by tomorrow morning, so you can watch it tomorrow.
Awesome.
Straddles up. How quickly is it on Poker Night? The website.
Twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. Just get with me on the email on Wednesday.
Bowker thrown in the straddle. I haven't seen one for a while. Last night, these guys,
300.
as we got to close out the night, decided to go a few rounds with a mandatory
1,000.
straddle.
There's so many buttons. You said to agree about that one. It's not very nice.
Thank you.
Torelli just throwing $1,000 out there just for fun.
Mine was the best even money. There's only one hand you could say that about.
Yeah.
To the Russian guy, my hand was at best even money. What hand did I have
Dan
exactly?
dog
Tell
out,
me.
Jake out.
When?
This hand, when he raised, I didn't think he was strong, but my hand was at best even money.
Asher Silva.
That's not
Jack?
exactly true at best.
Asher Silva.
Wrong person.
I don't know the discount.
Ducks.
He doesn't get
course.
Jacks? Why Ace Jack? Ace Jack. Ace Jack. Ace Jack.
What poker game is
He
he
still
playing?
convinces it.
It's Jack.
Ace Jack, no? Alright, I don't know that guy.
He's not an odds poker type of player.
No, I just, I don't watch much TV.
200.
Wish you were doing the deuce to 7. You've had it like 5 times.
Play the deuce game. It's better.
Heads up.
Who was the objectives of the deuce game?
I feel like a deuce.
Dan Shack was checked.
Yeah, I think we can actually do the deuce game
I feel
now.
like a deuce is
I have
coming
Jack.
too.
I have Jack.
Come on.
What is it? Everyone has to give 100?
If anyone wins a pot with a deuce in their hand, and if you get 2 deuces, you get 200.
Deuces are like jokers. You're like always calling pre-flops and just like hoping to flop a
There's
set.
a lot of. Oh yeah.
You flop a set, you're just like winning so much money, like no matter what. Unless someone has a higher set. But it's hard to have.
Oh, the kids are talking about the deuce to 7 hijinks
Actually,
here.
should be however many deuces you win. Like if there's one in your hand, one on the board, you get 200.
Valkyrie
And then
catches
quad
an 8.
deuce, like you do.
Well, presumably if you win the pot with a deuce in your hand, it's like some of
Your
the
ace
time
queen is
you're gonna have a pair
Yeah.
and just go to showdown. So
That's even better.
Yeah, we got another tweet in there from Linda Kenny Bodden
How long been
at
here?
Kenny Bodden.
8 years.
Just
8 years.
turned
Yeah.
at Twitch.
wife
Hashtag
went to you?
PNIA.
Yeah, that's actually how we got here because my wife got
At
a
Poker
job
Night
offer
TV.
from Children's Hospital at Philadelphia.
And C
And that's why we
at
moved.
Donkey
Children's
Bomber
Yeah.
and another
research
OMG
there.
She's a researcher.
fashion jacket. He should have taken my Chanel
I trust
shoes
the
bet.
Children's Hospital, I've raised 8.
I don't know if you
Oh,
get
in New
Tom on
York?
that one.
In New York?
I am
We're lucky to have Tom in shoes when he shows up.
Oh, that's great. That's
I was going to try to make it there this year because I'm in town, but
right. Yeah, I heard it's a good event. A good turnout.
6 million, and Dan Shack is a big part of that. Like, he's given like $1 million of his own dollars
Oh,
to the
really?
Children's Hospital of
Nice.
Philadelphia.
That's good.
Did you play with them earlier?
No.
No.
I played with him yesterday though.
Yeah, I did. A little.
Yeah. What he got in late.
He doesn't like people to know, but he gave like $1 million of his own dollars to that charity.
So that's why you tell it on camera.
It's just like
National TV. How do you always beat me there, Sean? Too quick.
No.
300.
I've always
Some
been
people that
faster
give
than
money to charity, they don't mind if you tell people.
Yeah.
They don't want.
they don't like to be, you know.
They don't want to say it themselves.
Right. Yeah. Well, my wife donates all her life to the cause, you know, helping children. So that's maybe even better. Like hours and hours, countless.
Check.
So,
Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, the #1 children's hospital on the planet Earth.
Check.
yep. Well, that's what everybody says.
Oh, your wife must be very gifted for them to want her to come in.
Well, yeah. I mean,
She must be good.
She started from
Schneider
ground
hitting the
up.
wheel.
She started as a postdoc, and then she, you know, earned it. I mean, she works 24/7, and now with the kid, it's even worse. But she survives. So, like today.
She's also married to you, so that takes some survival
yeah.
skills.
So today, doesn't matter what happens. I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. because I have to take care of our kid, and you know, because she have to prepare. Like meeting paper, meeting slides and whatever.
When does the nanny come?
Nanny come at normal time. Actually, nanny have a day off tomorrow because we can't afford nanny for the whole week. No, just
I understand.
one day off anyway. And Wednesday usually just the slowest day around. You know, no games and nothing. So usually I take a
And
day
Debo
off
raise it
with
up
the
with the
kid.
deuces
There he
here.
is.
500.
That happens sooner or later, buddy.
How much you playing?
Nolan, when's our next break?
Huh?
And Bowker is raised to
What's our
500.
next break?
Amount where
next
you're
break?
never gonna fold.
There won't
I don't think there's.
Zero shot.
You can leave any time and use whatever you need to do, but we will play all the way through
Till 10.
You can't get up, you know, it's
Check.
Both check that king 6-8 flop. 7 on the turn, so Bowker will pick up a straight draw on this.
Check.
And an ace.
Check.
Deuces.
I win.
Of course you do.
Wow, you guys played crazy.
Kyle is
that
the
flop.
worst ever.
Crazy.
Like, he's
I
my
really wish I had
personal
that deuce
enemy.
bet. I would have.
It's like every time, like, all right, I can't do this like exploitative shit or something like that. He just,
You guys have played a lot?
yeah, we did not a lot, but on several
Few
occasions.
months.
And
Chester.
it's just he makes you hate your
10,
life.
25
That's what I think.
Oh, okay.
He makes you hate your life. I wouldn't say he's like.
He makes you. Well, you look at him, and I would hate his life. Why would you care? I'd be happy about my own.
All right, I could squeeze this tiny value bet on the river every time race. Right? I could get off with that.
All right.
I've never heard
Deep is
anyone be
putting the
intimidated by your
straddle.
poker skills. First time for everything.
Well,
How much did he pay you
Only
before to say that on
maybe
camera?
I'm not that great. You know, that's,
Yeah, maybe he
almost
found his
mandatory.
opponent.
yeah, maybe I suck. That's,
Seems
Same
Phil put
intelligence
chips
level.
in.
right. Something like that.
Chad's calling with the 5s.
You played that hand kind of scared, Sean. Seems like you could have won.
I don't think I was ever winning that hand.
3 players.
Plus, I bet the river.
The flop has been checked.
Could have 4-bet
Queen
free. If
A6,
we had the deuce
so
game, I would have
Phil
4-bet
hits.
free. And definitely won it.
It would have been hard to win.
Huh?
It would have been hard to win. You went bet. He's straight, and I would have probably won.
You call flop that hand in the 4-bet pot.
If you bet the flop,
I said, then you would owe 200 more. Would have been sweet. Got punished. Didn't win the hand because they didn't have the
Raise
hand in the bet.
600.
And Schneider
1200.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I 4-bet,
raises. Bet 6. Phil raises.
At least I got a free 600.
Free 600.
Nice. Weird to get it pulled there.
Phil
I was
Houghton
thinking you might not give up so easily.
catching the donkey
Might get a
bomber
little
on that
gamble
one.
going there.
So So why don't we put that other person?
I didn't want to put it all in with that hand, but I was going to put in at least 4K. I'll tell you that. No shit.
He's the right guy.
I'm glad I free bet.
I don't trust your opinion of players. Based on
All right. I mean,
his.
he's not
350.
obnoxious or anything like that. That's what I'm
keep
saying.
Wow.
I mean,
Sure.
I guess nobody cares how anybody plays.
And Torelli is straddled.
Two players.
I may have to continue check raising on
Phil
the
is
flop.
raised. Tom is called. Here we go again.
Check.
And this could be trouble for the Donkey Bomber.
500.
Seems easy enough to raise.
Raise. 1,000.
Wow, so the min raise from Helmuth and Tom makes the
Balance
call.
Check.
7 of diamonds.
$1,500.
Tom bets 1,500.
Oh, there's so many hands you could have here.
Sean, who's doing
You
the
also have Queen
commentating?
Jack, right?
I think it's been rotating. I'm not sure.
Three of spades,
Top set.
and they're going to check it off. Phil may have been looking for Tom to bet on that.
God, I thought that might be the one. I got the min raise in just like last hand. I had it just like last hand.
That's when he just gives him his whole thought process.
And we're about to get some Helmuth chatter.
It's like, well, I might check raise this one, boys. Just like check min raises. It's nothing.
Got another tweet in here from a good friend of mine, Dan Wyman.
No.
That's a good
Heck
fun.
no.
Actually,
Is he
locking
set?
top.
No, I'm not straddling.
At
Let's see if I
10-8,
can pick up another big pair.
Todd
So that's a good card for you to block. I'll
saying,
call.
I know at not on Tilt 09, who is Dan Wyman when he
It's so
sold
funny if you just like
10s
bomb
pre
the
for
river.
1,300 or whatever
should've.
versus
he did.
Phil Helmuth.
No, I should have.
Sean
because
D
the spade is
playing borrowed money. Just
can't raise
kidding.
me now with an 8. And I'm calling, so I should have
11.
actually.
Little
If I would have
spread
thought about it, I
Sean
would
D.
have I bet 2K there.
1,100.
That's hard to believe.
He might pay off 2K.
Who knows? Wow, raise.
It was a night. It was a good 7 for him though.
How much you
Because
start this hand with
time,
DK?
12?
if he had a hand, this was the one. I've been waiting.
Sweet if the board.
I waited like 26 hours for him. Finally got him, I think, drawing almost dead.
Sweet if the board pairs.
And the 7 came off. Why does the 7 come off, John? Oh, that would have been sweet. I bet 2,500 on a turn.
Free player.
The board pairs, I just check on the river. No, I would have bet it. Would bet 5K on the river. Fire.
I think he would have got paid if the 7 didn't come.
I think I get paid. I don't know.
Brady Bowker and Schneider in here. Esser's fired 1,800. Schneider with the straight flush draw. Bowker stuck in no man's land here. And Schneider makes the call. Bowker out of the way, and we've got about a $7,000 pot here right now. And the Donkey Bomber is hit.
Check.
And they'll both check. And the ace of diamonds. And now the 4-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner. And WSOP Player of the Year.
2,500.
We'll bet 2,500 on this flush.
She keeps staring at his tricks like she has to raise.
Brady's actually thinking about this.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably hard not to. Sometimes it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Happened to me.
How much time do you take?
I need to get a water. Ran out, huh?
JS for 1-2.
And finally folds it up. Well, nice pot for Tom there.
Really want to see two hands in this game, but that was a hand.
What do you mean?
It's rarely actually care what people have, but
No.
very intrigued to see like,
Yeah.
those.
Well, you could legitimately look and like.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that would be the hand.
150.
Very intrigued.
Yeah.
Very unexpected results.
I feel like it's gonna be two unexpected ones.
500.
Yeah, well, it's very likely.
Even how the action went, it's like I don't know.
500.
All right, Schneider raises this up. Bowker popped it, and Schneider came back. Bowker getting frisky with a queen 4.
Michael Phelps wants to know who I bet with.
You texted him about it, or someone else texted?
I tweeted it and then I texted him.
Oh, okay.
He's like, laugh out loud. I saw the tweet. Who you bet with?
You can tell him I did it.
Yeah, of course.
Bowker fires
Wonder what side he likes.
600, and Tom's staying in
Did you
with the
ask him?
tens.
Yeah, he might just be like.
Now Bowker
"It's hard
gets
to
a
do. I
piece,
don't know if I
but
can do it.
gives
again."
Schneider a flush draw.
I already know what he thinks.
Well, yeah, it's obvious.
We
he thinks
figured
what
you-
you think. Otherwise, you're fine.
Many people in my position would have bet a lot more. Unfortunately, you just don't know.
1,700.
It's never a lock.
Yeah, you're not in control in the end, right?
No. 15K is about the max I've ever bet on a sports bet.
Boy, and Bowker continues to put the heat on here.
I think you have a huge edge.
I think, yeah. So what?
Yeah, I know, right? You've been wrong before.
Yeah.
You've been right with worse,
Isn't
right?
it weird? Like, isn't it weird? Sometimes your biggest sports bets
Right,
are the
isn't
ones
it?
you get smoked
I
on.
know.
You're like, I know this team's gonna win.
Yeah, or it's the times when you don't expect anything. Then.
What do you think's ruined more poker players? Sports betting or drugs?
I'll
Sports.
take
Sports.
take 5.
I think probably casino games are number one though. Above all
Nice
those.
hand by
What do you
Kyle
think?
Bowker.
I mean,
I would say sports betting over drugs.
And I think table games over both of those combined.
well, I kind of consider sports betting to be like a table game.
I guess you can give me 7.
Even though I do it, when I'm doing, I'm messing around. I'm betting 1,000, 2,000 games. It's completely meaningless.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw too many people when I was coming up betting
Or you know what?
percentages of their bankroll on
Right.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's just
You can do.
percent of how much you can
You do
afford
like
to bet.
7
Yeah.
1Ks and then like. Or you can do like. You do 5 1Ks and maybe the rest in green and
Yeah,
black.
it's all about percent. But I think table games is number one by far.
All right, Aaron Mermelstein has shown up now.
150.
How'd you know?
We're going to get him in the ball game.
I would guess. I could be wrong. No.
I was betting money. That's right about it.
Why playing bad games doesn't even make like top 3 in that?
Yeah, I think that poker is below all those too. By the way, like
You think?
playing with too much of your bankroll is probably below all those. Maybe not. Maybe that's like.
That's interesting because I always thought it's like number 1. I mean, in my mind, I'm not
No way.
saying. I'm not
See,
saying. I'm
so
not
get
saying.
him mic'd up, he'll be in there.
I'm correct on that. Probably.
I don't know. I could be wrong too.
Yeah.
It's like fun. It's like
I mean,
the only
in my
only thing you
opinion,
know
draft-
is your social circle, right? Like your observation. I don't know, like
I
global.
guess,
Phil is gonna
I guess
bet
it's
that
a
flush
different social service. Because I know a lot of poker players. I didn't know anybody who just doing drugs
Tom
like
on the
real,
9-4.
for real. You
Yeah,
know?
I didn't either.
Yeah,
you don't,
right?
You don't
So
hang out
that-
with them, right? Like
Right,
if you
right,
know something,
right,
you
right.
just don't.
So even never heard of somebody like, all right, that guy just
All right, give me 1 second, okay?
started shooting something.
Pair of fives.
He's done.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
That's interesting.
I really do have a pair of fives.
You can throw it or mug it.
And Dave will show the winning hand.
Another slow.
I'm not in the slow roll business.
But you could do it versus me. I would love it. I'd be so happy if you sold me like in a giant pot.
Sorry.
I'm a sick human being. I
need
enjoy
all
the
these
pain.
green
And of course, we are playing a big old cash
Take
game.
that
and-
you would never expect.
Yeah,
Especially in a
25,
huge hand. It's like
50
the last thing you're
blinds.
thinking about.
Players
just
can't
like-
do a straddle
Well, see, it's
out there
actually
for
the first thing I
$100
think
for
about
more
mine.
than one.
You're like,
Am I getting
buy-in.
slow rolled, and how can I slow roll that?
Thank you.
Minimum is 5,000, max 20,000. 30-minute delay for you from the Sugar House
that would be the
Casino
one
here
time
in
I think I
Philadelphia.
wouldn't laugh. At the table, but like an hour later, I'd probably laugh about
You'd be
it.
like, wow, that
I'm
was
Mark Hoker.
No, I
incredibly
was like, seriously, I just got
KSHP
outdone so hard that he's like,
1400
never gonna
AM
slow.
to
Then he
switch
did like the
stations
highest
for
equity
those
spot
guys
I'll
that
ever
regularly
be in.
listen to the show. And a new time slot, 5 p.m. Pacific. So you catch us in Las Vegas there or at kshp.com.
Like, all the fans would hate you, but like, you know, amongst you, it would be
And
fun.
actually, we're going to be following up here on our
The
Poker
fans
Night
might
show.
love it, actually. They might
Well, no, like this
Pre-
just happened
They might
like
just think you're a legend.
And
If
like-
you did it to him, they would think you're a legend.
out here.
If I did
to
if
Phil,
he
like,
did it,
keeping
they
the
might
man-
think that he's like an asshole. But if you did it to him, they would just be like, that's so much of someone.
You know, we got Holloway,
One
Helmuth, and
guy,
Schneider.
forget his last name. Or like the
And Tom's
WCT
6 of
rank,
diamonds
plays
is
stuff,
good.
the older guy. He always sees me and like I told him stories of my souls. Even before
You and I
the
had the real
match.
hands,
Every time
I
he
think.
sees me, what's your best slow roll story? Like he's so
Schneider
excited.
bets
like,
it and everybody
I have
goes
to
away.
tell him one and
Not
like,
many people actually slow roll. It's funny that you do that. It's like kind of rare. Thank you.
Done? Stepping into the blind.
Perfect
Well, I'm
time.
gonna go, everybody. So let's make it a great hour. Okay?
I'm the closer.
How do we
I came
do
in as
that?
the closer.
How do we do it?
Lots of hands.
Tom, you keep playing your normal style. It will be a good night. Kyle's really excited with this seat.
Okay, thank you, both
So what's your best slow roll story? Do you have one that stands out?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
because it was one of my first.
He has a
like-
Hall of Fame.
No, yeah, I have top 5 for sure.
That's how you got in this trade?
Well, he has one that a lot of people watch on TV.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for asking.
would like.
Nobody ever asked that. Do they?
In the
Not
service?
much.
Usually they just butcher it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so when you're not in the hand.
I'm always tough, but I will try to get it out.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Four player.
We have an hour, so amongst the colds.
Yeah. Did you?
I apologize for anything that was said because there were drinks. I don't know if I said anything out of line, but that was the first time I drank in like 2 months. So.
No, you didn't say anything to me out of line.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember. So apologize.
No, you were fine.
Yeah,
4
please.
players in.
Can I get a
Helmuth's going to bet with that 7-10.
and red wine, please? I think they only have one. They
Schneider
brought me
out,
yesterday, so whatever
going to Bowker.
you have in spice. Thanks.
Yeah, you were.
Anything else to drink?
So I was playing the Stars Super Tuesday.
And that takes care of
Online, we're
that.
heads up, and me and this guy have been like shit talking the whole time.
Yeah.
From like with like plenty of tables to go. Me and this one guy have been. Just
So just for
battering
your
each other. Like this
viewing
is, like,
planning
probably
out there,
7,
we're
8
gonna be
years ago,
playing
like,
for
big online where everyone's like
around an
watching.
hour.
The biggest tournament online of the week. You know what I mean?
Wrap this thing up.
So this guy like
Great
we ended up
time
getting
here at the
heads
Sugar
up,
House in
and
Philadelphia. Fun place to
he,
play.
I like min
A lot of
raised the
great
button.
tables for you, some
I-
terrific action.
I
So
think I
if you
min
want to
raised
come on
button, he
down,
calls. Flops like ace queen 10.
even when we're out the
rainbow.
door, we'd love to see you.
He checks.
Check out the
I
Sugar
bet.
House in Philly.
he check raises, like I 3-bet and he like 4-bet shoves, and I just like give a speech. I'm like, it's like I think I'm gonna make the lightest call I've ever made. I just don't believe you have it. Like, and the guy's begging me to call. He's like inducing me. He's like, yeah, you know, I always bluff, like saying all these things in chat, trying to get me to call. It's like time a good 2-3 minutes. Like this is the only trip you had a real time bank online.
750.
And so I finally timed down call with King Jack. I mean, I had like ace-9 off. Like he just like thought he was getting the best with top pair. So I go, that's why I'm showing FD, and like everyone goes crazy and all this stuff. So
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, like this is for like 20, 30,000. Like
This is like roll
89,
reversal.
90,000.
Yeah, for sure. It's like huge.
Yeah, so like it
back
was
in the
like
day online. It's
So
I gotta play
I find out
you gotta play like you.
Yeah, but here's what gets even better. Like
Scorpion and Fraud, right?
I'm talking to a friend of mine, well, like was staking at the time. He's like, oh, by the way, remember that guy you sold in one? I was like, yeah, how would I forget that? He's like, so just so you know, like, he was such a piece of shit. Like, he owed child support to his family. Like, he was totally degenerate, always gamble away his money. He's like,
Oh,
you
wow.
sold the perfect person.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
DPT stuff, I gotta tell you, we do it a little differently here. Can you show how to use the cards, Spencer?
Oh, okay, yeah.
See the.
Oh, okay.
Chips over.
That's great.
This is
Yeah,
the
great
card
stuff.
spot.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
show here.
Oh, I don't
show
have to
here.
show them to the camera?
Understood.
Thank you. Oh, and here
I
too?
don't even know if I've been showing him.
I've been showing you under the camera.
I think
don't
I
It's
know.
cool. I always do both.
Either way is good.
Nobody ever said anything. So
Oh.
I assume you're doing something right. I just keep forgetting. I get a tip. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like I always.
It's so weird without having smaller chips in play for like.
I know. It's like so annoying.
All
'cause
right,
it's
Steve
like
has raised it up.
because I never have like
Valkyr
a ton of
re-raises
ones
to
or fives. You know.
500.
Like, it's just how many can you?
I'm
carry?
2.
How many can you carry?
ED greens.
Flyer.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Whoa, big flop for Valkyr. Don't know if he's going to get much out of Debo on this. We'll see.
Had a better hand than last time, so thought I liked a better chance. You have a better hand as well?
Backdoor flash or backdoor straight.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, it's all relative, I guess.
Ace Queen.
I will check right on this shit.
All right. Phil, how did you like the Sugar House tournament?
I liked it. Yeah, it was fun.
Thumbs up, everyone.
Good run, good run.
It's a $280 buy, and I folded Ace, King, and Queens on day one before the flop.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
I
was
flopped a
like,
big one, Sean.
What is going on here?
I flopped a big hand.
Better than I could ever.
You didn't start with a big hand?
No.
I did not dream that would happen.
Ace
on
jack heart something?
But the Ace King, he showed Kings, so.
Flop at 2 diamonds. Though, but yeah,
Whatever. Oh.
something like that.
It was red.
Yeah.
Is that a straddle?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Final call 1-2.
This is
GW
yeah. I got a PG too. I don't know.
GW for 1-2. Lock it up.
Yeah. This. Yeah. That's it.
And Valkyr raising with an 8-5. Now we're getting some fun here. And just in time, Mermelstein hits jacks.
The game's moving anyway.
Oh my goodness, Valkyr.
500.
That's 500. Mermelstein bought in for 10,000. You better be careful on this. Ten of hearts.
1200.
Valkyr will bet 1,200. And goes to Valkyr. Well, Valkyr doing a great job here.
What are you doing?
We're not playing 10-25.
Hitting some cards, but also making some great plays. Just had a nice aim with the Queen 4 a little while ago.
Take him off the table.
Should have just got a bunch of red chips. That's actually kind of smart, you know.
Kyle
Like,
Valkyr,
we should've just
nice
got
run.
at the cage.
Yeah.
Nobody
Of course,
thought of
first
it.
hand he
The
sat
whole
down.
2 days.
Well, they used to do that in like high stakes poker. Thought about it. Like some people have done the white.
Scored big.
I just mean like one of us just got like $100 in reds and just shared, you know, just made change for other people. Like, just nobody thought of that. Anyway, not a huge deal.
400.
And Mermelstein is raised to 400. Chad with the ace jack is going to make the call. Torelli in the straddle with the king queen.
Less likely.
Probably staying in. Well, maybe. Akimov has ace king of diamonds.
I mean,
no one's had hanging in the straddle once.
I did.
Oh, you had some?
Two tenths.
And Akimov has put it up to 16.
I forgot what happened. It went like, no, it went raise, call, and then he went all in. It's like in the beginning of the day. I don't know.
Oh, it was like the 1K.
Oh, no, Darren 3-bet,
and he made 32.
Yeah. And I just had
Mermelstein makes
I
the call.
looked down before Darren 3-bet, and I see him opening to 300. I'm like, finally, I gotta defend. Then Darren's 3-betting, he's
We
bombing
know one
it.
card could probably guess the other.
The biggest hand had to get folded.
Chad's out.
Yeah. I had a big hand.
You just need a little more time on this.
This hand had a big hand.
Spread them out. That's good.
It's like, you know, raise,
And
raise,
yep,
raise,
it is a
raise.
10. I'm occasionally right.
It doesn't matter what you have, it just matters. Like, you know, if you can play your hand, right?
It's just more tilting.
And Mermelstein's 10s will hold the lead here against Akimov.
Top 3% only playable hand spot.
I'm almost glad he went all in, because if it goes like raise and then re-raise and then 2 10s, it's like, you're in a bad spot. It's kind of like not a great spot to play your hand either.
And they'll
you know?
check it off.
At least I had no.
And now Akimov has the diamond draw.
I think they both folded too. So I didn't even see
Yeah, they're snap folded.
Yeah, so it only means I had to worry about him.
Yeah. Well, Tom claimed he had 7s, something along that line.
Yeah.
Which Dan has 7s or whatever.
And no action on the turn either. Jack of hearts.
But I mean, he's got to have.
So Akimov misses. Mermelstein has control of the hand.
Oh, that had something good.
2,000.
And now Akimov fires. I wonder if Eric could sniff that out. Big raise to clear some people out. Then go and check, and all of a sudden a bet of 2,000. But a lot of trouble on that board. And Aaron lets it go.
King Queen. It's like finally I had something in the straddle.
King 5 of hearts, so it's gonna possibly do something.
I would have won the hand too if he didn't through me.
I don't know.
Akimov can breathe now.
Did you call? Oh, well, then I went to 1. I mean, if I saw the flop, I would have won the hand. Unless you were in the pot. But no, on the turn, you probably would have had King Queen, so I was going to bet at some point there.
Yeah, you probably can get me off on the turn. Play you play.
Turn raiser.
Turn 4 extra, yep. Will not be continuing with flush draws. You can bluff, keep bluffing the flush cards in second turn.
I have a great hand against turn back. No!
Safe.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, you're not safe.
I was safe, 10 of diamonds.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I did win.
Thank you guys very much.
I should offer to switch. You haven't been accepting, though, so you might have passed. You might have done it this time, though.
No, because the one time you offered, like, I
know,
filled
it's
the card.
too tilting if you,
yeah,
like, accept it.
Sitting out there with 33,175.
It's the opposite of the money.
22,275. Deep's got 21.7.
I was so arrogant.
Helmuth
That card, she was like, this is
Yeah.
I was so confident.
You were even like, you might still be paying. I was like, no, I'm safe.
I was so
Chad Holloway
I looked up, I saw 2
I
cards
didn't
in my
care
left
if I
hand.
paid. I just wanted
Take a
you
hit
to
earlier
pay.
today.
I was so confident.
Taylor Brady, a little over 9,000. And Aaron Mermelstein, who just joined the table.
Well, if I'm
7,500.
doing with my own, I got to tip with yours, too.
But to Helmy's credit, got stuck for 15 yesterday, and he's gotten it back today.
Don't look. Don't look.
It's Thompson.
There we go.
Let's go. Defend for our side.
This is for the fans.
Yeah, this is for the team.
Torelli and Schneider will face off.
200.
Torelli bets 200. Of course, Schneider. Well, it really doesn't matter what Tom has. He's just going to raise it up. And there's a deuce.
Check.
Torelli checks.
1,500.
And now Tom firing 1,500 with that pair of nines. And Alec will make the call. And another 3. Torelli's going to check. And he's going to pick up this pot. $4,500 pot. Sliding his way.
Should have called blind. Should have called blind and led 200 and then looked.
Thought about 3-betting blind, but
It's a little ambitious.
yeah, it's not the perfect person. to do
Battle.
it.
No, because it's like it's better to call because it's never getting through.
Well, you're seeing a flop. It just depends on how
Yeah.
much you're gonna have behind or not. Always like that, like online, you have a
And Tom is gonna put the straddle in
here.
here.
See what side you give him the call.
Yeah,
It's like,
or like opening.
yeah, just what's the biggest they'll call?
Mermelstein says, not so fast. Let's put a good raise in here.
Heads up.
And Mermelstein hits. Tom completely misses that.
Online was more fun. Online was fun in like 2006, 2007.
I was just playing tournaments.
Yeah, you missed out on some good cash games at that time.
I made really good money considering
you
the stakes I played.
You must have crushed it at tournament.
And of course,
I
once again,
ranked
we're
so
here
far above
at the Sugar House Casino
Above.
in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
ROIs must've been
Poker Night in America live stream going on. We're happy to have you with us. You guys get to see everything that happens before it ends up
So
on
insane you could
great
achieve that in
TV.
20 days.
Yeah, and especially
CBS Sports
and like
Network,
it was just so much
Just
low buy and
insane.
stuff.
Yeah.
10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Monday nights.
But yeah, like every big film table
200.
would end up winning. Like initially, it was crazy.
We thank you all for inviting us into your computers,
I just remember playing like
phones,
45
mobile
games,
devices,
like,
whatever you got.
6 or 7, just like
Do appreciate you tuning in and
like
watching
some-
all the
just
action
like
with us.
Re-raise,
division level games,
1,100.
and just think like
We're in the
that.
last hour of
Not
the
that much.
broadcast.
Fun day.
Sean, I just can't come play this game when you're playing this tight. It's ridiculous.
I really don't want to be.
That was not for the fans.
Yeah,
That was not. That's not for the fans.
Wow, got a tweet from my good friend down at Seminole Hard Rock, who's just covering their series down there for them.
Sean's
Dave
like,
Grubb,
everybody thinks it's like whatever.
tournament
Sean's like
director for this
7-4
series,
suited, like, oh.
says, at Mark Hoke Show, seat
So
open, put me
brutal
on the
after
list. I'm on my way to Philly.
I've folded all my good hands and only played bad hands.
Yeah. It's almost easier to
And
fold
Shetty
the
said
good
if we
hand.
were
yeah,
playing
you know what I
Rubber
mean? You have, like, a
Lane,
hand that you're like, whatever,
hashtag
it's
$8
good.
late
When you have a hand like 8-9, you're like, oh my god, this is so brutal. Like, I can't believe I can't.
I played every single hand.
I think I'm the one who's played every single.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just hate when my hand is face up. I want to
Yeah.
have some concealed.
Decisions on all.
Better to have 8-9.
Yeah.
You know, like at least you like maybe.
They're just four.
Yeah, I just have to fold 90% of flop.
Yeah, I know.
Me neither.
Yeah, I know. I don't blame you. It's just annoying.
I need
That's
more
one
money.
thing I didn't like about Nova.
My other
Good thing about Pillow, like you can
Is
just
that your
call
50?
so many
Yeah,
hands.
That is, right?
Yeah, that's
like
true.
it just that's why
Can't
it's
get
gonna be a
pushed
better
out.
game.
Yeah. No limit. You just fold the best hand so often because it's like, what are you gonna do?
You're supposed to call down blindly 18,000 more.
Yeah.
How am I not drinking?
200.
Yeah.
How are you not drinking, by the way,
Let's get a
Kyle?
drink.
Are you drinking?
Yeah, I had a beer.
A beer?
That's drinking. You had a beer.
Technically, that's drinking, right?
Now you're a father.
I have to drive home. I have to be someone responsible. You probably don't own a car, so you don't have to worry about that.
I have a car. I drove it.
Recent
Someone
purchase.
was willing
Go
to lease me.
three-handed to this flop.
Check.
Oh, this could be interesting.
What?
Car dealership was willing to lease me a car.
Akamov
How
with
shady
pair
was
of
this
aces.
place?
Torelli hits the flush draw.
Really?
Schneider got a piece.
So then some
They really needed the
Oneonta, New York.
business.
He gets out of
I
there.
had to
Wow.
go, yeah.
familiar with
Tom must
Oneonta,
be getting a
yes.
little tired.
The Bowker last name sure had some pull there. Must have been your uncle's car dealership. or
Tom
something.
let that 7 go and would have put him in the driver's seat.
Check.
I had Allie co-sign for me.
I would love to see his credit score right now.
Oh my God. Is there such
Yeah.
thing as like
Negative.
a zero?
Check.
Check it off. Check it off again. Oh, Tom's got his hand on his mouth. He's not happy.
Do you say like last 4 or 5 hands? So
I'll give you a wine.
Do you guys want to all do Blind Man's Bluff for the last orbit? I seem to have a good time with that game.
Yeah, that game is epic.
Yeah, I'll let you know the wine.
Where's
now.
Darren opening in the cut of a
Yeah.
hijack? Like, what a complete legend. It's just like,
You only had one hand to worry about.
I guess. Yeah, I mean,
Isn't
still.
that a good game for Phil?
It's just epic that he has ace-10 and flops an ace.
Isn't
Phil
All the
already
reading
can read
people-
everyone's hands.
Yeah, isn't.
Wow,
It's a disadvantage for
reading
Phil
people
because
is
Phil can
special.
already know
Phil can't
everybody's
wait for his
hands.
big hands.
You know? So now it's like, he already knows what everybody has. So showing him just
Yeah.
doesn't add any value to his
Yeah, but
game.
doesn't blind man's bluff? You're just bluffing everybody, right? And isn't it specialty reading people? Isn't that? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, I was just saying about him seeing other people's cards. Like, he can already do that.
We're going to get 4 players to this
You're
flop.
in.
Sounds like the guys
I know they were in.
4 players.
and ladies are planning on doing a
Blind man's bluff.
blind man's
How do you
bluff
play?
round.
You'll learn. It's a very simple game.
No, it is really simple. It's
Sounds
extremely fun.
Straight draw for Schneider.
There might be a bit of kind of a lot of skill. I'm not sure.
What's her Twitter name again? Poker Night America?
Not TV.
$300. Heads up.
So Deep with nothing, Schneider with nothing. Deep hits the flush draw now, so these guys chasing some cards.
$700.
And Deep's going to bet 700 on that. And Tom will hang around. And there's a flush for Mr. Deep. But no help to Tom, so it should be a pretty easy hand for him to get away from.
EL for 1 2.
Yeah, it looks like Deep checked it off, and Tom is bet
And the
1,300.
website again, pokernight.com, right?
That's the website, pokernight.com. Twitter is pokernight.tv.
Yeah.
You have any big tips, Tom?
It's interesting. Deep really taking his time on what he's going to do with this.
All in.
And Deep is all in. So the check played into Schneider's aggressiveness and worked, and he's at least going to get that $1,300 out of him.
Knee high, sir. Knee high.
There's the Sean we know and love.
He had it there.
Yep. Spot.
Watching us now? What's up, Malik? The voice of your basketball team is watching us right now. Malik Rose. He plays poker around here too, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
These
Great
are the
guy.
people that you should try to get on this show. He was
You made it two?
I feel like,
Six.
Yeah, I think he was an ex-NBA player now.
3 raises 6.
I just don't follow sports, so I'm like so ignorant when it comes to.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like Philly sports kids I know like play poker on different poker nights.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
it. It's just not something I follow.
Back him off with the raise. Helmy
I'm
for
sure it's
3
happening in all
raise.
majors to do.
Schneider has made the call.
He won a championship with Spurs, Malik did.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
he has 2 rings.
Oh, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Ackerman
Yeah,
to
it's
stay
a great
in.
pastime. It's
Yeah.
still
4,
competitive,
8-3
right?
flop.
It's like all the things that basketball has. I mean,
any
it's not
sport,
physical,
yeah.
but it's whatever, right? Yeah.
I mean, people have gotten so good. Like
Right up Schneider's alley, and he is going to lead this after the turn as well.
Yeah, sports are memorable. Yeah, especially sports like singular sports like tennis and golf.
Yeah. So it's like basically fluid chess. How quickly can you plan ahead?
I read a great article from this guy that does like mental coaching for athletes, and he said people spend all
Should
their
name drop the guy. I mean, he deserves. Or you don't know.
Yeah, his name's Stan Rices. He lives in Maui. Complete
It wouldn't be fair if I didn't let
I
you
read an
rob
article
one.
about him.
Thank you.
I was actually flying to Hawaii.
It wouldn't be fair if I didn't let
a
you
month
rob
ago,
me.
and I read an article about him
Phil
on the
opens
plane,
full
and he
set
said
ace
like
queen, and Schneider
he works with like
wins the
surfers that
hand.
are trying to like compete at a really high level, or a lot of sports people.
But if I thought you were robbing, I would have called you. Because now the gloves are off between us.
Oh, are the gloves off now?
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were off earlier.
Well, they've been off the whole time.
Oh. Well, then why?
That's why I tried to induce the bluff when it
Yeah.
came 10-9-6, and probably the 7 was the best card for me, and I didn't know it because you
Yeah,
bluffed
we're
me
around
like
40 minutes away from wrapping things up here for these
But a 6 or
Poker Night
9,
America tapings
I
on
get maybe
live
the whole
stream
10
here at
done.
Sugar
I've
House.
been waiting like 30 hours of having you in bad shape.
30 hours of poker.
And I hardly ever win a
It's been a
pot.
great time in Philadelphia. I'm Mark Hope.
It just seems like a straddle because like the
Mark
100
Hope
chip is
Show,
always there. And
KSHP.
it's not your fault.
1400 AM in Las Vegas.
Maybe.
Could
I
see
called
people making
yesterday. I
mistakes
stuffed
because
everything
of
in with jacks with a king on board against him.
Yeah, that worked out well.
I've been waiting.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Very
it
happy
doesn't
to
matter
have you.
with him if I think I have it. He's the one guy
Enjoying our
committed, just
broadcast
like,
tonight.
Whatever my reads are, I'm going.
I like that.
He's really a tight player, though.
And if you want to tweet us, it's at Poker Night TV.
Yesterday he played every hand.
I know.
He was called a double. I'd like to see the last hand he called a double.
Or you can hit my account at Mark Hoke Show. Both of them
He finally beat me at top.
open for you guys to say hi. Of course, we are on a 30-minute delay.
I think he did too.
No.
And Bowker's coming again here.
It could have only
King 5 of diamonds. Deeb is going to be in there with an ace 10 spades.
Spot every time.
Jack 3-3.
Probably. Yeah.
$800.
Anyway, his name is Stan Rice. He's citizen now. Yeah, I was reading. You know they have those like Aloha
Bowker
magazines.
bets.
Like,
Steve says
on
goodbye.
the way. I was reading the magazine on the way, and my wife shows me this article. She's like, "Actually, Alec, you'd really like this. Like, it's a really cool article." And he uses like an analogy that he like trains with a lot of athletes, and he says like
I should have fired on
golfers,
the
for
flop.
I
example,
decided to end the show.
I forgot how wide your range
know,
was.
let's say they spend all of their time working on their swing,
wasn't check, wasn't
and he's like, you know, they
If I was check raising him on the
maybe
flop,
40 swings in a tournament,
This time I didn't have
and
any.
the time they spend swinging lasts, a total of 2 minutes. And he's like, in a
Deep
golf
with the
tournament
straddle
lasts like
again.
9 hours.
Continue.
So he's like
You have to
99%
give
of
him
the
like
time is
600
spent
here or
doing
there.
all the other stuff.
Smash
And
him
he
for
says
5,
that's
6
like what he
times when you
focuses
can.
on. I just thought it was a really like cool approach to sports and sports psychology because it's like so much is left undone and all the time
the
it's not
dimes.
spent in the physical.
Yeah.
500.
What does he mean by? I mean, like how anybody's supposed to spend this time?
Pair of threes again.
And Bowker raising again.
I didn't
5
study
Jack
it,
8.
so I wish I knew. But it's
I'm
a
not
compelling
Sean Melville.
philosophy, right? Because
Yeah, I know
like
that.
the physical action of golf.
Yeah, it's been a great
I've been trying
strategy
to
by
trap that
When you
Bowker.
compare the fraction of time
You
that
came
you
in
spend
late, and of course, not a lot of
When you want
time
to
doing
do
something,
opposite, I
it's
lost.
to
small.
pick up what's going on the
It's
table,
not
but
to
at the
say
same
that,
time,
okay,
not a lot
like,
of
you
time
could
for
just
everybody
be a
else to pick him
rock
up
star
either.
and outswing Tiger Woods, but it's like
Probably
also
easier to trap me than Dan.
compelling
It's
that
just
there's
me,
more
a
to
pretty
work on
clear-cut
than
decision.
just
I'm going
your
to fire
swing,
away and
right?
see if I can just keep stealing money from people, and he's done a great
Don't care
job.
about stuff.
Yeah.
Even when you know I'm trapping,
Or
you
just
have to
like,
go once at
not
least.
even that. I think it's also just like the ability to access your best
There's always some chance I'll
capabilities,
fold, so.
right?
Oh, I get it. Just
It's not like not tilting. It's just like
That's how I won
becoming
my
the best
first 6
version
million trapping
of
people.
yourself that you can be.
I started understanding that. Just thinking about stuff.
I won the next 12 million just by
Right, right.
jamming, playing
Because if
straight
you're
up.
playing it like
And I
you're,
won the
you're the
last,
best
like,
in the
6
world,
million
right? But if you're
by
only
doing
playing
both.
at 90% of your
It's been much
capacity, then
more
you're
beautiful
still
now.
not
It's
as
like
good
an art
as you
form
can
now,
be,
yeah.
right?
That's
300.
So even if you are amazing, you could be better because there's something you might not be doing. It might not be physical because you're spending all
No,
this
that's
time
true.
on
That's
physical
really
stuff.
true. There's this small stuff, you know.
wanna know
The
is
higher
when
you
the
get,
strategy is
the
using
smaller edges stuff.
Right. And the edges come in other ways,
In
right?
other ways,
they wanna know. So
absolutely
what are you gonna do
agree.
next?
It's like
I wanted to work with the guy. He sounded
Yeah.
like a legend.
I ride
Did you
bikes.
try to write him or? I wasn't
Yeah,
trying
he was
to
busy.
make fold for
I
you.
was busy. I got to Maui. I was like, I called.
Oh,
That's true. That's true.
It's like, why not? Sounds like a legend.
How are you with this guy's number?
Or whatever. I like reached out to him from the magazine and like I just tried to get in touch with him, but I couldn't.
What if he's working with a
Mike Phelps just asked what my
Said he
odds
had.
were. That's a bad sign. What are the odds? He said, "What odds are you getting?"
Are you getting? That's what he asked. Oh man.
300.
300.
No straddle this time.
Hey, I have 2,500.
You're like, I want to get name drops too.
Like Helmuth Benson.
No, I don't want to bet against
Tom
him.
Schneider just will not let this go on him.
And now I gotta watch. I probably shouldn't have done that because now I gotta watch the damn.
Wow, this is annoying.
Bowker stays in.
If I would have
Holloway
known this
stays
was,
in.
I would have just limped in. I would have limped in.
Akimov also
Didn't you have a
calls.
feeling when Tom called that it was going to get kind of like this?
Torelli might as well just for fun.
That's good.
Just a call.
This bet, hold on, Eli. I just want to say
somebody
this. This bet was designed for him. I bet 300. He's the only one who's going to call me. Everybody else is going to fold. That's what I was thinking.
The fact that you ever thought that was going to be the scenario.
Designed. Let's 6x raise under the gun.
It's literally impossible.
I want a piece of somebody's hand.
It's also
I just don't
impossible.
know
There's
who.
6 people put in 300 and one of them's not shown.
995.
Never have anything.
Come on. Yeah, I'm never coming again. You just
I'm going to
played
bet
way too tight.
900.
This is not what you promised me.
I'm worried about you.
Phil's still good with the 10s.
Everybody else I can handle.
Phil's going to bet 900.
Please fold, Alex. Please fold.
This pot's already up to 27-25. There's a fold. There's a fold. Another one. Akimov 4s go bye-bye. And poor Alec Torelli.
Gosh.
Got left behind. Decides, you know what? I'm going to try and take this down.
Nine.
Was that right?
Yeah, you were right.
Yes,
You were right.
it was right. 4 black chips.
Another 9. Sahomi now with a full house.
Check.
Let's go.
And what Torelli doesn't know is we've got 2 other queens and 2 other jacks out of the hand. And now a 7 of spades, so. Only way Alec is going to win this is
1,500.
win it through betting. He checks. Phil Hellmuth bets 1,500.
You made 7s and just folded?
Nice
Don't
hand.
do that.
So Phil Hellmuth
Give it to Sean.
put some more money in the pocket.
I know. I was thinking 7 8 suited.
No.
He would never tank.
I think that got Phil over the hump here.
That was for the
Probably like
fans, but the
Jack
fans are going to be
At least from yesterday. Of course, he did hop into the ladies' night show for a few minutes and got racked for about $4,000.
Donkey Bomber, I'm kind of disappointed in what happened there.
I know.
I'm a little disappointed.
So he's going to need a
Still wins like
little bit more to
3,000
catch up here
disappointed.
and make it a break.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to win, but I
for
was
the
after
3
the Donkey
shows.
Bomber. I let everybody know I had a big pair.
Should be happy I
Smashed
don't.
out, trying
Should
to
be happy I
trap
don't have a
Donkey.
9.
He's going to bet the flop behind me, and I'm just going to call him.
What a
350.
sick turn for.
You really have 5? You had 5 small? No. If you did, that was.
You can bluff it anymore.
5 still, you would have had to study for a minute. I think.
Yeah. Don't fold his buttons. He was talking to his call on the ball. Nice fold, Sean.
Nice fold, Sean.
King 3 off. What do you want me
Great
to do?
fold.
I opened. You had a shot to give me a heads up.
Figure out what
I'm,
you're trying to
I
say.
have no shot of getting you heads up.
Yeah, it's a funny hand. It's
The
funny hand
chances
because
of it, like they respect my
flop.
3-bet, they do not. They just see it as an ante.
Yeah, you're worried
basically.
about me having a 9, and then the last 9 rolls off. Not the last one, but.
Shadow.
Doesn't mean I wasn't going to call you if you bet on the turn.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen you bluff like 4 times.
That's true.
And I got to see up close what it looks like when you bluff.
300.
You I've had to pay attention to. Most of them I haven't.
Thanks.
You I had to watch. Yeah, because you've already
Thanks.
bluffed.
Just assuming you
waiting.
give something off.
Of course you gave something off. I have a very discerning eye when it comes to...
Help me.
3 players.
And now Mr. Taylor Brady with the 8s is going to try and hold off Torelli and Holloway. Does it so far.
No, you don't. You folded once.
Fold all the time. I don't like the game anymore.
After she told it, after it
Hey,
was
Tom,
9-9.
I have a game for you
earlier,
after this, by the way.
I'll bet you do.
Alex?
I never beat you at anything,
I
Sean.
changed my, yeah, I know, I changed my...
I make sure I have good hands versus you.
I know.
Pretty good strategy.
I take fun lines.
Brady's going to bet 550.
Thank you.
Torelli with a couple of overcards, and he's going to stay in this.
But yeah, so those board runoffs were dirty today.
Jack of hearts.
Board run out for you? That heart?
My only chance of winning.
JP for 1,000.
950.
And Brady will pull those chips in.
You remember this guy? Do you watch basketball? He helped the Spurs.
Sean, what's the game at?
Oh yeah, he looks familiar.
Yeah, Malik Rose.
I don't want to say it on TV.
I'm not good with names, but
He does your Phillies your 76ers.
when they won those championships with like Duncan and Robinson,
Oh, yeah.
back in the
I don't know if it was that old.
My game's better, I think.
No, Tony Parker was definitely there while Malik
Yeah.
Talking
won.
about that
Maybe I'm
game.
thinking of
but
that.
He was also a New York Knick.
Duckbutt?
Yeah.
But I explained it.
I didn't hear it.
It's triple draw, but flush isn't better. Trump
150.
wheel.
Call.
Any?
Any
Like-
flush.
So you can try and make. I can try and make a higher flush than you.
Yes, you can
825.
get flush over flush in the game. Easy. You can get boat over boat. You can quad over quad. It's a very fun game.
It sounds fun.
It's better limit than no
You
limit.
made it up?
No, like a kid Dan read about it online. So it's called duck boat. So he realized boats are too hard to make, so he decided to make it duck flush.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Shout out to the world's greatest Olympian. What's up, Mike?
See,
18 gold medals.
He's tuned in now?
18 gold medals.
I'm sorry, Mike. I had to bet against you.
Two
so
more,
just give
two
it
more
away.
coming.
18 gold. At
I hope
least
you win a
two
lot of
more.
gold. I'm not betting against that one.
You just bet against world record.
Yeah. So you can
that-
still win every race you
he can
want.
break
Just don't
a-
break the world
Yeah,
record.
win all the
Win
goals.
all the races.
This is the perfect bet for us because it's like we're still rooting for the legend.
Yeah.
But we're just
He's in the record books enough already.
Yeah, we're just not rooting for the complete crush record.
Yeah, but
So it's like we could still sweat.
Yeah.
Taylor's
We have like that
been
perfect
racing.
middle
Yes.
ground. Like,
would you
win the
really
gold.
care? Would you
with the
guys really
Jacks.
care like he's going for his 20th gold medal and he smashes the world record by like half
Schneider
a
just
second?
will not stop.
You had to pay me 10 dimes. It would still be a beautiful moment.
Three
I
players.
would hurt.
Anyone
They call that a
can.
free zone.
Yeah.
Free range button.
Hurt a little
I have a
bit.
I would
family.
still be like impressed. Yeah.
You'd still have to say, wow.
Yeah. You still have to give credit for sure.
Gut shot for Schneider.
This will be the fourth.
325.
Up and down Brady.
Fourth Olympics.
Deep with the over.
Yeah, yeah. I was there in London. I was at some of his races.
It's got to be exciting.
It was fun.
Do you get like good views? Like I don't know how it is from the stands. Is it
No.
hard to see or?
We did not have great seats. I was there with JG, and we
Yeah.
paid a fair amount for our seats. We still didn't have great seats.
Yeah. It's one of those things that like TV might just be better because you get to see like such intricate details.
No way, man. Just being
Boxing?
there.
Being
Being
there is
there. is-
cool?
I'm talking
energy?
about watching. I was watching Mike at the London Olympics.
The energy is really
You
good.
got to
and,
be
like,
there. I mean, like,
Yeah.
and right in front of him, I saw a couple world records broken, and you're there to see a world.
It's not
record,
that easy.
And you're like,
And there's the streak for Brady.
I hope not.
It's not very easy.
I don't think you guys understand how many world records fall per year in swimming.
I don't.
Check.
Depends who
900.
it's by.
How long is the delay? 25 minutes? Half an hour?
30 minutes.
And Brady has bet out 900. Or I'm sorry, Schneider has. Brady looking to see what else she can pick up on this.
Raise. 2,900.
And she'll pop it to 2,900.
Any big chips left, DK?
No.
How many blacks on the right?
I have like 6,500.
Deep trying to make a decision if this overpair is good. He will not, and that hand is now over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like 6.
That'd be good anime. It's hard to put money in your spot there, to be honest.
I was check raising Tom. That was the point.
Yeah.
That good.
Well, I don't mean it. Yeah. in that specific spot.
Shaking uncontrollably.
Change of plans.
Shuttle.
Today when we do she called check raise and check all.
It's no fun when you don't get the decision.
I had a decision. It was just,
300. We raised 1,100.
Wow, Chad Holloway picked a pretty bad time to straddle here. Raise from Deeb, call from Schneider, re-raise from Bowker. Say goodbye to that $50, Chad.
Three players.
Three Jack 10. And I believe that was the case Jack for Schneider.
Check.
Yep, Akimoff and Mermelstein both folded Jacks.
1,500.
So Schneider hits the one card in the deck to get him out of trouble. 1,500. Bowker, of course, with a straight draw here. Bowker's ahead, so why not?
3,500.
It was just like yesterday.
Oh, he's put it up to 3,500.
What did he say? Did he tell you what he thought the true odds were?
Yeah. No,
You should ask him.
We've been just texting. He's just
You should ask him what he thinks true odds are.
He said he's watching a
And
hand
the Donkey
now with
Bomber
Torelli and Schneider.
with
That never happened.
41.25
Oh, that was
back.
a while ago. When I had a
Yeah.
kid.
Probably 30 minutes ago.
Right, exactly.
Apparently Michael Phelps
You should ask him
watching.
what he thinks true odds are. It's so interesting when it comes from.
Glad to have you join in,
I
Mr.
said, told him
Phelps.
they could
Tell
lose
everybody
soon.
Jeff
He
Gross
said,
who said hi.
I mean, they could. I don't know. They could be at a meet in Texas or somewhere, right? In the next month or two. I don't know.
He
I
said,
don't know
he
for
said they
names.
could
Some
lose
meets.
soon. Yeah, no, I
No,
believe
I
it.
said that.
Oh, okay.
He just said, ha ha.
Yeah. I'm nervous if it's coming from him. He says they could lose soon. It's like, oh, shit.
It's like he's at top form. Like,
Yeah.
For the record,
I feel
Mr.
like
Phelps
he's
is
like
at
gonna train to
510.
peak himself for the Olympics. Like he's not. I don't think he's good. I think he's
Yeah.
less likely
Why
to
is he
have
going to try
Definitely
and
taking
break
you
a world
over.
record now?
And
It's
possibly,
like,
like-
right?
I would be on your side if it were 4 months before the Olympics or 8 months before the Olympics.
It's too
We're
far
still,
before.
We're still a year plus before the Olympics.
possibly have an injury. It just seems silly to go 100%.
In the
before
meantime-
the Olympics. Like,
Dude, he has world championships every year. Right?
Tom Schneider, who is
does
ahead
it really
right
mean anything to
now.
him? That he
At
probably-
this point, is he really playing for that?
They might mean something to him right now because they might mean
Maybe,
something.
maybe he has to earn a spot. I
Trying
don't
to
know,
decide
like,
to make
People
this call.
underestimate,
And
like, I mean,
really, if he does
I
go
know
for
what
this,
it's
he's
like
really
when
got to
you
put the
get it,
rest of his
right?
chips in.
It's like
When
you
you haven't
playing
won
the
a race
WPT
for a while.
championships, not the World Series of Poker.
yeah, but when you
Something
haven't
like
run
It
a
would
race
only
for a
leave him
while,
at
Yeah, but like
21-25 back. With
like if I haven't won a race
Turn
for a
River
couple
to go,
years, I get
so-
really nervous and freaked out.
If Tom's
and
gonna
all
do it, he
these
might
guys
as well
start
do it.
Telling everybody how I suck, and I listen, and I want to win so bad. You know?
Yeah, I think, isn't there something to be said about your body like needing
Well, it's
to
quite
peak at a
different
certain
in
time?
athletics,
You can't
though,
peak at multiple
because you can
times.
swim the pool every
so,
day.
Like
any
4
day.
months before, you're
It's
safe.
just, you know,
You're safe until
you know
the
your time
Olympics, right?
exactly every day.
That's the sick thing.
It's going to be like breaking down muscle to get stronger for that event.
What if he breaks the world record tomorrow and I don't get credit?
And he has gone all in, and Schneider is
Every time
going to
now.
see the good news. He is slightly ahead here.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's anytime after today.
We're going to flip him up here. 3 on the turn.
That's Tom Schneider.
7 of diamonds on the river.
No one ever sucks out on him.
Thank you. 9.
And what essentially came down to a 1-outer for Schneider.
Got a black underneath your greens, Tom.
Ooh, that's good news.
No, that's that.
2, 6,
Gets him paid off.
76, 25.
Don't give him action like that. Just show him the nuts.
5,625.
No.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, that's 4 right there.
This is 5,625.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'd be curious to know what he thinks his kids are. That's the real, like...
He's gonna be sick when he's like, I'm 2 to 1 favorite.
Yeah.
48.
I like that he asked, did you get odds?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
odds? Because it implies that,
That
like...
he thought he was a dog, or that Phil's a nit.
Exactly. Because he's not like, oh...
Like printing money, yeah.
He could have said, what price did you lay?
Yeah.
Implying that we're just drawing absolutely dead. If he says that, we're just drawing dead. So it's kind of like...
It looked like about...
It's sick that he still wants to bet more in spite of all
500
this.
to 30.
That's the crazy
put to 56.25 over.
Okay, it was 56.25.
He wants
so
to bet more in spite of all this stuff.
Big hand for Tom Schneider.
You can read everything he said.
No, he just said what odds, but
Yeah, I know.
like,
I want to.
implies that we're.
I want you to know what odds he. Well, I understand, but I want to see. I want you to ask him what odds he thinks he's never possibly
$14,725 pot.
I should bet. I'm supposed to bet 50,000. It's like a lock.
Goes the way of the fetching Irishman.
Like a lock.
Sometimes I lose locks, you know.
Tom Schneider.
I mean, he's just gonna bluff us. We're gonna just try to cancel the Bexley Silvercom. He's like, oh, by the way, I was a 2 to 1 dog. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna buy out.
we can't even cancel.
Of course you can't cancel. No way. You might be able to buy out
The man's
at
trying
like
to bet
20%.
50,000. I don't think he's gonna let you off. At this point.
I might kick it up. Are you guys interested in kicking it up more?
I want to know what he says if you.
I want to know his answer first.
Let's ask him. Why don't you
And
ask him?
Divas raised to 150. Torelli will make a call.
No, I
for
believe
Divas.
it. I don't think you're being malicious.
Of course Schneider's
going
gonna
to
call.
be funny to know what he says. His
I'm
real
afraid
answer.
to ask.
Yeah.
If he says I broke a world,
Actionkiller.com.
if he says I broke a world record yesterday, then I'll be mad at him.
Then you don't win, or
It's
it's the
from
bet's
today
still on.
on.
It's from today.
Yeah.
I think he would have told you that by now if you told him you made a $15,000 bet. He's like, hey, you're a day late, buddy.
Yeah,
I just smashed it yesterday wherever I was.
No, I think what we're betting is it can't happen in practice. The world record. It has to happen
In
like,
a meet,
it
yeah.
has
He's
to
not
happen.
going to break it in practice, right? I mean, that doesn't
He
happen.
could.
1,000.
But just to be clear, you know, I'm betting
And
it.
Mermelstein's going to pop it with the 7s.
But I think you knew that.
I'll always fold it.
I apologize, Michael Phelps. I should have bet 50,000 on you. But 15's a really, really big bet for me on little stuff like this. So. Even though I lose 15 in a hand sometimes, I'll win it.
And just to clarify, probably should have.
He just loves the fact that
done
I'm
that,
betting.
but I believe the bet was on world records. Michael Phelps
I
said. I still hope he gets it.
15,000 to get him to text you back.
So roll him up.
Maybe he's been blowing you off for a few months.
Still take the over.
Everything's funny again.
I am trying to get him to Tiger Woods' charity event.
In the meantime, Mermelstein
36.50.
raised to 1,000, and Torelli has re-raised.
Schneider, how do you do it? You dodge bullets, man. I had a shot that I could have hit a card for you for 15.
3,400.
Yeah. How do you do it? You get your money in some goofy spots.
I'm sorry, raised to 36.50.
Money with the best hand there.
I give you credit
Fold
for
my
that.
fold.
Thank you. I mean, that was not an easy call.
Oh, you thought I was
I had
talking
good
about that
defense.
hand. No, that's all right.
I get him in a lot of
I had
bad
good
spots.
defense for him.
I'm not a no limit player.
You know that.
I know.
I'm not even a mixed game player. That you know that too.
That kind of a bet
Maybe
will
later
make
tonight you'll
Settle
be a
shrink
mixed
I don't
real
have any
fast.
games I play. That's the sad part. It's really
Golf.
sad.
You got golf.
Yeah, I play golf all right. You know how many?
You got a lot of heart, Tom Schneider. You got a lot of heart.
I have to believe that you just overcalled with aces there every time. Aces.
You folded and then you jammed and then you folded again all before you made a decision. I was like, first you went all in, then he folded, and now he's back to thinking. I'm like, what the hell does he have?
How good are you? You just overcall aces, kids.
Can I get a
Pretty good.
glass of Cabernet, please? Sorry? Cabernet. Cabernet? Yeah.
Anybody else like a drink?
Wait, do you?
Please show the
And he'll
bluff.
finally let her go.
Show aces. That would be better. No, not a bluff. Bluff is not.
Come on.
Okay, you can pick one.
Bluff is not interesting at all.
This one?
Wait, he has to pick.
Yeah,
obviously.
that one. One that
Yeah, it's a
Alright, let me
bluff.
pick
It's
the
not
other
interesting. It's not interesting. Bro. Aces would be cool.
All right, so we're going to play
Wait,
10
how
more
did-
minutes. Let's just call it 5 more hands. How do you
Okay, so let's do blind. Everyone okay with blind man's bluff as the end? Be 25-50, 5K cap. You hold your cards on
Let's
your
play
head.
the 5 hands and then we'll do that. How's that?
Then we'd only do one hand of it. It's more fun to build up some history.
All right, looks like we're going to have 5 more hands.
You guys are no fun.
And we'll
So
get a
play
blind
6
man's
hands.
bluff
5
hand in
hands.
here to call it a
The
night.
joke hand. It should be.
And got a tweet in from
It should be more than one. hand, though.
K-Wood
I guess you need to
at
build up history.
Yeah, blind man's
5
bluff. You need like
Kid
3
is
hands
all
at
in.
least.
You ever try it?
rooting for Chad A. Holloway.
I think you need
Poker
3
Night
hands.
TD while watching.
Because like the first hand, no one knows what's
Hoping
going
for
on.
winners drop on
I think you need everyone to be the button.
here next week. Good luck, Chad.
Being the buttons is just like kind of.
Take too much time.
I would actually rather be the big one.
I guess
Really?
pretty sure I fold every single time.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Every single hand.
I guess I don't know how to play. I've only played one hand, or maybe I've played more than one hand in my life, but that I remember I played one hand, so I don't really like. I'm not like an
Just
expert
know I
at
love
blind
folding.
man's bluff.
So good at it.
We have some fun here with 4 players.
My biggest ever big blind.
Could be the
value prop,
dynasty.
one of the blind man's bluff.
Especially if you just had one.
Torelli
card,
hits the
he's,
queen.
like, super in trouble. I mean, I guess it's like 9-10 of spades.
Torelli hits the king too.
I like 9-10 of spades. Huh?
400.
Would you have that hand? I'll tell you what I have.
And Torelli will fire out. Bring it around to Holloway. Second pair and a straight draw for Chad.
I could only bluff the river.
Does not get it. And Chad checked that off pretty quickly.
1100.
I mean, I had queen and diamonds exactly, so maybe I could have hit it with king or queen. I pretty much shut it down. Then the river came ace. And I thought,
That would have been a good bluff card. So yeah. Probably check. Right? It might be.
yeah, and if you had more behind, it might go crazy and just move on. Because I'm crazy. That's the only thing I was thinking about on the river. I'm obviously not thinking about my hand is king queen.
Rather than blind man's bluff, why don't we
yeah,
just do
if you
some
try
kind of
to
small flip?
I really would fight for pots, so
That's basically
I
blind
That's
would-
after someone loses at blind man's bluff. Then someone's ready
Really
for
thinking
play.
about this one.
Flips are just no good for TV. Like, who wants to see a flip on TV in 9-way all in for 1,000? It's not fun. It's not going to make good TV. But blind man's bluff, there could be some cool things. Someone folding aces or like getting bluffed.
But I didn't realize it was a good bluff card for you.
Yeah, exactly.
King, queen.
And Chad calls.
Dang it! Why didn't I get in there?
And then Torelli clips Chad again.
In any fashion.
A tough day for Mr. Holloway. Had a great day yesterday, though. So. Still work out to some nice profit for Chad.
Little poker night in America. Little straddle? Straddle-isky?
Oh yeah, sure.
Straddle.
Didn't
Of course, thanks for being with us here on Poker Night in America, our live stream of
Oh, by the
TV
way, Phil, I
tapings
just
here
got
at
tweeted
Sugar
that
House
handful
in
of 10 jet
Philadelphia.
aces. So
I'm Mark Hoke.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you
right.
for
I did have aces.
What happened?
hanging
Remember
with
when,
me.
remember when I limped on the one hole and I
Great
made
job,
it
by you,
1100
Tim.
and he
It's
sat there getting ready to
fantastic
move in?
people to work with here.
I was sitting with aces just waiting
What?
for him.
You needed to get tweeted that?
Yeah.
Bringing you the best
He
live
mucked the
stream
10 space
and
up and Trelli made
No,
fun
no,
of him.
someone just tweeted at me that like
I didn't make
people were
fun
making
of him.
fun
I
of
think
me
it's a
for
good
folding
fold.
tens on Twitter, and then people were like, "Oh, but Phil had aces." So.
I think it's a good fold. I just think that
I had aces.
make sure you
gotta
check
call
out
for
the
I
show.
felt like I
CBS
felt like I was
Network.
playing against him.
10
just
p.m.
waiting
Eastern,
for him to
7
move in on
p.m.
the end of
Pacific,
10
Monday
nights.
nights.
call blind.
Knowing he probably would if he was a flush draw, which you would have hit.
Yeah, I would have hit it.
I don't mind.
Heads up.
I don't care. Let's get in. I want to get
No, I
in
do not.
10,000 for the top set, and if he sucks up, that's okay.
Black
I'll
guy.
whine, but I'll be back
that's what
tomorrow.
I said. He was in
And the
better
next
shape
day,
because of my
and
blocker.
the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
Well, not
No, you
exactly.
can't call.
Not here.
That's why I challenged. That's why I
called
challenged
600
him
when
to
he had,
heads
like,
up. I wasn't an
10,000.
ego.
I don't
like
think two
cameras.
sevens.
I challenged him
I knew it
before
was
the day
over the
started. We'll
70s.
just meet somewhere and play heads up every day for a little while.
Why doesn't he
No,
want
no, no.
Yeah,
I,
he does.
No,
He's,
that
he's
was the
really good at
995
heads up.
board.
no, no, no. I mean, when I was in the small blind,
I can't
like
tell if those
doing 200 call, I called. He made it 800.
No, he
I
is. He's
called
really good at
600
heads up.
with
For
2
sure.
Way
That's his,
different than
Yeah.
Limp 200.
his main
call,
skill.
Yeah, 1100.
Why would you
Yeah,
want to play
exactly. And he has
someone
7,000.
Did you guys order? It's
a bad call with
and are we
2 sevens.
Why do you
paying
think?
for it, or
Yeah.
how does it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just funny.
But I don't like even
two.
if I
How'd
fuck
you
with
get
that,
it?
I'm getting.
Kyle, do you have any
probably right. Change or something?
change?
Ask me to
Yeah.
have a seat.
One second.
Queen Jack. But then the 9 came and I was like, oh god, I can't bluff.
Yeah, I knew he was talking about bluffing. I was like, this is gonna work out really bad for you.
I'll take care of you for now.
Well, I lost.
Thank you. I did double you up.
It's just a sick turn though. It's like
Kyle,
not a
can
fun
you
turn.
order something from
I don't care if I lose
Girl.
10,000,
Oh,
but it's like at
thank
least
you.
more
Thank
exciting
you.
if
doubled
it's
up,
like
so
a
he's
10 when I get
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Well,
He's happy to tip now. As long as you
10
keep
years
playing
ago,
with
Yeah,
him.
I'm
dead.
stuck
He was
though.
10's like 99% of the time.
I always give people a chance.
What happened here? Everybody just call Phil raised? I raised.
Yeah, my queen might be
I really kind of wanted you again, but
Yeah,
of course
that's
you
why I
got
called
everybody
him.
in there.
6 X's in there.
It's a love affair. We could write a book. It's a love affair.
Yeah. I thought about that.
Chad scares me.
I need to do that.
600.
Here we go.
Phil's betting out here.
Played great today, Sean.
Good luck to all the players.
Schneider, straight
What'd you have
draw.
on the 10 high board?
Which one?
Check raise Tom had.
Another duck. Boy, I tell you, wouldn't be a
2 sevens?
I had a 7 and
one of
9.
these hands down here.
What was the board? 10, 9,
With
7,
Hellmuth and Schneider duking it out again.
10-9-6-5.
I had at least a
King of
7.
Hearts.
You had aces? What?
Jacks. The same thing as aces. You check raise.
300.
Phil hits the king.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
surprised if he flatted my under the gun open with aces, but
And you gotta know Tom wants to go for the top lines.
I called you with 2
800.
kings, lost a lot of money.
what?
No, I said I flattered you with a big hand once, lost a lot of money.
To me?
Yeah.
And Hellmuth is gonna pick that one
4
up.
hearts on board. What are we doing? Betting and raising.
and raising.
I bet and I
Yeah,
snap
winning
called
any
this
money from
raise.
you
No,
today.
it wasn't a hand against you. Or you weren't in the hand.
That wasn't a hand
You
with
won all the
Thomas.
money from me today.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah, 2 kings.
Now that's
involved in that hand.
Sean.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sean,
she
that's
folded.
poker right there.
I saw that
okay?
induce.
Oh,
Well, very well.
well,
I
yeah,
fired
you
out in the river.
definitely trapped me, 'cause-
I fired under the river with 4 hearts.
yeah, you
But he
definitely
had
played
a
it
set.
perfectly.
Come on, let
You were
me
gonna
finish
get
my
crushed?
speech.
If Kyle didn't
No,
Coco.
I mean.
Come on, you guys, let me finish my speech here.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
not
Oh,
done yet.
I'm sorry.
Let me finish my
Excuse
speech.
us.
No, go ahead, you talk, but when you're done,
No,
Chad.
I'm
Did you have
done, I'm
anything
done.
ace?
Well, don't do this excuses stuff.
Jack,
I want to make a good show, girl. It's not about. I'm not upset with you.
No, I was
Somebody's
saying
got to
that
be
for
table
Rich.
captain, you know.
I was saying that.
I'd be happy to give it up.
I was not being sarcastic. I was saying.
All right, that's
Excuse me,
fair.
go ahead.
You wouldn't be happy to give it up.
I would if people knew how to act. I would make a good
That
show.
call was for
It's all about a good show.
So you
Yeah, it's
think
true.
that I kinda
Otherwise-
have a clue.
Schneider!
For you,
Of
so you
course.
think that I
Why
might
wouldn't
kind
I?
of have a clue. Maybe
Why Tom Schneider!
You don't. You threw at me every hand. You just have the perfect hands to call.
Why wouldn't I?
You've been in some
Evidently,
terrible
it
spots.
worked out okay.
I just get squeezed. Every hand I'm like, try to pocket draw, get squeezed.
Yeah, you finally picked up 10s,
Sean, I
ran
lost
aces.
money.
I folded tens and jacks. All the big hands I've had free, I had to fold.
450.
Sean, I lost money 3-betting. I mean, I won money against you every single time, but then I lost.
All right, and this is gonna be the last hand
I don't
now.
think you bluffed me any of them.
As Aaron Mermelstein takes that one.
All I can say is this: I bet out on the river with nothing. He read me his week.
How many were there? 4, maybe?
Yeah, King Queen, the Jack 3-3.
This is bad for
Hey,
me.
Phil
Jack
has a
3-3, I didn't
speech.
have it.
Could Phil
What'd
get
you
a
have?
speech?
Nothing?
I see. I was listening.
Could have called you
intently.
once. That ace high.
Nothing. Yeah.
Speech. Do we have any
Like
glasses
queen high,
we can
maybe?
clang
I
together?
don't know.
Are you guys talking about something you want to? Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Oh, we're done. You can talk. Go ahead.
All right, I don't care, but I mean, finish it. Finish it. I'm steaming now.
I'm steaming.
Are you up as
Make
much
this-
you lost yesterday? So you can be steaming.
I made this great little value bet.
You did,
He,
you did
he put
great.
me on weak, and I put him on weak, and he got out-weaked.
I did.
You made a good read, but it's not good
Mr.
enough
Taylor
against me,
Brady,
Sean.
Ite.
That's what I'm trying to say. You made a good read, but it's not good enough against me.
Figures I can't get in that much trouble with a 3-8, can I?
One day, Phil. One day, Phil.
Ah, you got me yesterday.
Sorry about that.
I'm so sick, I want to call.
Divas raised it.
So sick.
Just to play a fun
It's really
pot
in Helmuth
last
out of
night.
there.
It could be.
Could be.
I'm
is
too
a fun
needy
pot.
for this to happen now.
Oh, help me. You guys got me.
You guys got me. Good game.
You got me.
You guys
Brady's
got me.
folding the chat.
You got
That almost did it,
The
but
two
Sean Beagle won
non-limit
the last
players.
hold'em hand of the night.
Sure.
God dang it, I flopped the flush draw.
10.
What was it?
A heart.
Which one though? It kind of matters. Okay, you win.
We'll stick around for this last hand.
Why did I look?
You would have never have gotten to the river.
Oh, it's my
Just sweeten the
wifey.
dealer a little bit, quarter, okay?
Hey, baby.
Just everybody take one. We're gonna do just a little sweetener for the dealer. They did a good job.
I'm giving her a quarter anyway.
Oh no.
So I hope I
I'll
draw
give a
low.
quarter.
Thank you.
I drew the deuce. You get a quarter.
I don't mind.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
We were
very
dead
much.
either way. Yeah.
Well, that's really
We
nice.
both lost, right?
Hey, sweetie. Just finished my last
I
televised
like you
hand
touch
here.
Are we doing anything at the end? Play the crazy hand.
Blind man's bluff.
All right.
25
Is
50.
you gotta play
this
this.
for real
Say it
money?
against
Yes,
me.
5K cap.
You can fold.
I'm definitely
Yeah, you can fold.
What do we do?
Okay, you hold your cards on your head, and now everyone's two.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna see each other's hand, but not their own. And then we
I
play
won
the
more
hand.
than I
Play it hold.
Flop, turn, and river.
Definitely won more
Yeah,
than I
that's
lost
easy.
yesterday.
This is.
Everyone's in?
Don't
Yep.
get your cards.
But we have to
I
put
had
them
to
up
go
one at
for
a
my
time, because
round.
otherwise
Like,
people
like,
like
like,
get
like,
confused.
If you look at your hand at any point,
I
your
also
hand's
bet
So you
$15,000.
look at
Is there
everyone
a
else's
board out
hand
there
and you-
first?
It's a hold. No,
No, it's
you look
hold 'em.
at it
The
and then
Michael Phelps will
do a
break
round
the
of
world
betting. You
record
see a
the
flop.
next
It's just a
2
regular hold man.
Hold it.
What do you mean?
look
you
at
And I
look
want
at
to
Here,
bet
just
more.
hold
Oh.
on.
Your own hand.
Watch this.
You know, we're
Don't
gonna-
do it in
I'm in
order,
like a
man.
worse.
We're gonna
Watch,
do this
I'll show you demonstrate.
Yeah, of course,
Take your
yeah,
hand
yeah.
like this.
I want to bet more. I want to bet
okay.
more.
So then
It's
it's
the
your
biggest
turn. So
bet.
go like this. Wait, but I can't see anyone else's hand.
You get to. You
can
cannot
see
see your
everyone.
hand. You see
Everyone
everyone's
but
hand but your
You
own.
can't see your own hand. That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
Normal.
Okay, now she goes.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
And then you're gonna act first, but you get, you know, you get
Wait till you see everyone's hand.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, now.
I can't see
Okay.
yours.
Go and
drop
drop back
the
in 2
cards.
seconds.
Put them on your head. Yeah,
This is.
Oh, I'm just
never
showing.
gonna play.
Why do I have a feeling I'm going to pick up queens? Wow, everybody's looking like I have a big hand.
Hold on. What?
I
what
can't
is he
see
having?
yours.
The Kyle.
Wait, I can't
is
see his.
last.
Okay. So now it's your turn.
Alec, I
So I
can't
act
see yours.
first. Okay. Call him.
I respect the open limp. It's
Well, you just
not done
opened
Can I
enough.
look at
under
my
the
hand
gun.
after I fold?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Obviously,
folding,
yeah.
Obviously.
Of course you are, Nick.
Well, you just open limped under the gun. What a legend.
250.
Wow, let me see.
This is a really weird game.
That's a tough spot, man.
Oh, what a sick game. This guy just opened limped under the gun.
Disgusting. Just deal me out.
What is it?
I guess.
See, this is sick.
Yeah, I probably messed up with the limp.
No, I think you actually played
It's
perfectly.
good strategy.
It was really good.
That's actually pretty smart.
it
Actually,
is genius.
Coming in
Yeah,
the
limping
I'm
on the
banking
gun
on the
is
1 in
pretty much the
100
best
chance
thing
that
you
it was
can
going to be a
do.
limp pop. But
No, it's
Unlikely to be a
let's see
limp
it
hop.
flop.
because you have 2 actions by
know
limping.
what to
That's the best you can do.
It's hard to know what to do when you've never played the game.
I mean, actually, you act last.
I've never
I
played
mean, in
it.
a sense.
I've never played it for this.
So you're stealing position, unless.
in the game.
Are we playing a
I guess I'm
5 cap like
supposed
we
to,
did last
like-
time?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Can
so
we
I
play,
understand.
can we play a
I
$50
I
cap?
feel like what's gonna. I feel like I understand what's
Calls
about to happen.
450.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, wait. So if I We're taking a flop. We're playing all the way down, or it's all
Yeah,
poker?
there's no hand poker.
Of course, these guys
Sucking
are
out is
wrapping
allowed.
up Blind man's bluffing. Kind of a tradition.
Sucking
I
out.
feel like I have
Poker
a good
American
hand, but
play.
I feel like I just don't have any experience.
Well, you could
Something a
always
little
see
silly
everybody
and
else's
lighthearted
cards.
to wrap
And the
things
fact
up.
that you just called tells me that I'm gonna fall.
Look at it.
God, I knew it. I knew it. You all looked at me like I had the nuts.
Was it?
Your call.
I
got
didn't.
rid of me.
This is.
Oh
This
my
is-
God.
Captain?
Yeah, I was
5,000?
pretty sure that was about to happen.
That's a call, right?
No, it's a cap.
No, he said all.
It's a race.
Okay. What a
it's a cap.
stupid game.
You
said fold?
It's stupid if there's a cap. It's
Why? Wait, I don't want to continue to talk. Oh, it's the game stupid.
yeah.
Your Kyle is
No,
stupid.
your play's
Kyle
not
is stupid.
stupid. I mean, you're getting me to fold.
Your play is
Kyle is
actually
You gotta. You
amazing.
can't say that.
My hand was the winner.
Now we know that he just totally screwed you, Kyle.
Let's
I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah,
out, right?
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can't
say
say anything.
anything.
He said something that will influence my
Hand was
action.
what?
Wait, what was gonna win? That's I like it. King 9 is like.
Now I gotta think.
Yeah, I mean,
It's so stupid.
Is this on TV?
Yeah. Yeah, someone call you with the worst hand, Kyle.
God, I knew I had a big hand. Everybody
You guys
looked at
are
me
so
like,
sick.
oh,
I'm not sure
I've
if
never.
my-
I mean, I've never played this before. It's
This
so
is
my
weird.
first hand.
This
call,
is straight
but I figured that
gambling.
the best way to
Straight
do it-
gambling.
then
Why don't we just run it for
Pot.
5K?
pretty much what.
I'm in a good spot, guys.
All right.
You don't know what you have, you fish.
He knows what we
I know
have.
what
though.
you two have.
That's
I call. So.
Can he say that?
Oh, yes,
Can
we
he say that before?
I don't know.
can say whatever
Say
he
anything?
wants. Doesn't matter. They don't know what they've got.
Oh, I know what I had.
No, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
name
if
my
I
exact
could
two
fold
cards.
because I'm calling 5,
You should be able to name one of
4,500
them.
to win.
No, I think I
Okay.
can name my exact hand.
Really? No, I don't think so. I'll bet it.
So
it's
I
not
know
as
I'm
common as I
behind,
thought.
but I'm calling 4,500. I only need like.
Oh man, I'm
I
so
think it was.
tilted.
I think it
Although
was the right play. I don't know.
I'm not sure if I win
I
this
can
one.
fold.
My play was to make it 2K and then everybody folds probably.
Everyone would have folded your 2K, Phil.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You were. It looked like you were gonna do that.
I mean,
Once-
having the
once
balance
you
in this
didn't do
game,
that, I was
it
doing
was hard
this.
to be
ace
in the
eight.
blind. I had ace eight.
I know.
I know. I could have made it 2K also, but I thought everybody just screwing around with your hand. They're worried about your hand.
2 and 16.
I knew it, but if I had one
Sean,
hand,
am I
You did
better
know
at this
it.
than
You knew
regular?
it right
I called it right away. I'm like, what do I have?
Sean,
And I actually kind of looked at your hand like,
5, 10.
I'm not I can't.
Yeah, that's 11,000, right? He made it 5.
Oh, you're doing. Okay, yes, that is.
It looks like under the gun is the
This
best
is longer than
position.
this is longer than regular.
Am I better at this than regular?
Call, right?
Yeah, how many hands are we playing this? 5?
I called hoping you called.
All right. You guys are in bad shape.
I'm not in that bad of shape.
I don't know what took me so long.
There was no sevens out.
Alex is in tough shape.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, we saw a 9 folded.
Wasn't there a third 10?
I don't think there was any sevens out.
I think there was a
There
third.
was
Make it ace king.
Oh, the 7 of hearts.
Would be
Shit.
really tilting ace king.
I had ace eight. I had ace eight.
Glad there's no 10s left.
No, that's fine.
God, I think everybody's drawing dead almost in my hand.
Wow.
I had ace eight.
How good are you?
I already paid, right, or no?
Yeah, you already paid.
You didn't take my 5 though, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, you can get it.
just
Just
Right.
Sell out.
Like,
That's probably. I was hoping
I'm
there
probably
was a
knowing you're
chance.
overcalling.
We were gonna
My
play
hand 3-way versus 10-5 off.
But I know
Probably
that.
good.
All right,
I know
and
that he's
that
ahead
is
of-
going to
or I
wrap
know
it
that
up
I
here
was
for us.
the Queen 7 is ahead of
From the
Blackburn.
Sugar House Casino in Philadelphia, Poker Night in America.
Because he's raising with a blind
Our
hand.
live stream here from great facility. Thanks to the Sugar House for taking good care of us. Of course, 888 Poker. And I want to thank everybody for joining us here. It's been a great experience. We're going to have the final chip totals up in the Twitch chat in a while, and as soon as we can do that.
If you had a good time, please.
But I want to thank. I want to give a personal thanks
Please lie and say you had a good
to
time.
all of the
I had a
Poker
great
Night in
time.
America team.
Thank
First
you,
for giving me
Colin.
the opportunity to do the live stream for you.
I guess. The Sugar House.
Really appreciate it. Fantastic.
Sean, all right, so you and I should You still
you
have
guys
to
have
be
to
only
Chris,
one
these
hand
videos
here.
will
Can
be
we use
posted.
the
You folded the blind man to left.
Hopefully.
You have to talk about that.
pretty soon.
Can we? Are we
Wow,
playing
I
one more
had a
game?
great time, and thank you everybody out there that's listening. Putting up with
He
me.
and I are playing.
I do appreciate it. And
Okay, yeah, I'll be
just
back.
a wonderful 3 days here in Philadelphia. I'm Mark Hoke. Thank you for being with us.
Well,
And we will see you on our next stop,
once you
Poker
stuck in
Night in
5, I
America. Make
wasn't.
sure you watch
But
the
if, yeah, if
show.
you had like deuce 4.
Monday nights, 10 p.m. 7
It's sick for you to
10
live
p.m.
actually. That's right.
7 p.m.
I was thinking. I outthought you.
CBS Sports Net.